Scott Sandelin, senior forward Parker Mackay, junior goaltender Hunter Shepard. Again, we ask you raise your hand. We'll get the wireless mic around to you. Please identify yourself and your media affiliation. Gentlemen, make sure as well that you get nice and close to the microphone so we can hear you.
Shep, make sure you get close.
Questions for Coach Sandelin or his players?
Matt Wellens from the News Tribune. Scott, Noah Cates, how have you seen him continue to grow and develop as a freshman this season?
I think he's had a real good year. I think he's been better since, after coming back from the World Juniors. I think he gained a lot of confidence there. And I think he's been pretty consistent. He's a competitive kid that's got real good hockey sense, and I think he's been a good fit on that line with Peter and Swains. We had him with his brother pretty much most of the first half, but then they were good together too. But I think he's grown, and I think it's a big part of that is getting used to college hockey, having the experience he did at Christmas, and coming back certainly a more confident player.
Just Myers with the Rink Lab for either of the players. What's it like being back here? Same locker room, or any kind of weird feelings walking into this building?
No, it's not the same locker room. I think we ended up switching halfway through anyways. But yeah, it felt pretty cool coming back here. Sent a couple nerves back, I guess, but at the same time, I think we got over that pretty quick, and we know that we need to be ready to go for this weekend. It's going to be a competitive weekend, so we're excited to be back, though, no question.
Hunter, can you weigh in on that?
This is one of the goals to get back here and try and run this tournament at the beginning of the year, so we're happy to be here for the Stolberg today.
That's not close enough now.
Get uncomfortably close. Questions?
Scott, going back to Noah, I wonder if there's something from his skill set that you're seeing him take a lot more advantage of maybe now in the second half than compared to the first. Maybe it's that, is it more comfortable with his speed, or what's allowing him to, besides just confidence, maybe to have a strong second half?
Well, he's a good hockey player, number one. I mean, certainly it takes any player coming into college hockey a bit. There's always an adjustment period. There's going to be some ups and downs, but I think he's been pretty consistent since he's been here. There would have been some, a lot of situations, and but I think like a lot of players do, they figure it out quickly and they adjust, and but he's had some good experiences. I think he was playing well for us in the first half. I think he's been playing probably better in the second half. And again, that's what you hope for in players. They continue to take steps, and I think he's done that. I don't think there's any one thing. Probably for him, like I said, I think he gained a lot of confidence from the World Junior Tournament, and even there he grew on the coaches, and obviously I knew him, but the other guys took a liking to him too, is just how he plays. I think he's competitive, like I said, and he's versatile. He played some different positions like he did earlier in the year. He played some center, played right wing for us too, so that versatility is good as well.
Scott Myers from the Rink Lab. Third year in a row you get to see Denver in the playoffs, and some very close regular season games with them. What's the rivalry like, and what do you expect from them this time around?
I think it's a very respected rivalry. I mean, I think both teams, I know we have a lot of respect for them. I think it's probably the same. But I think our games with them, we play similar. I think the makeup of our teams have been similar. They've had some really, really good teams with some high-end guys the last few years, and even going back a little bit. But if you look at it, I think both teams play the game the right way, and we've had a lot of close games with them. They've had the upper hand. This year we went 2-2, had 4 really good games with them again, and I expect the same, tight, close. Neither team wants to give a lot, and I think that goes back to a little bit of the respect of how teams play. So it'll be probably much of the same. I don't think it's going to be wide open. It could, but I don't think it's going to get to that. And at this time of the year too, you go into every game expecting it to be a tough defensive battle. get a fight for space on the rink, and just expect low scoring, close games. And if you get something different, that might happen, but that's how you got to go into it and prepare.
Any more questions?
For Parker, do you see a difference between Hunter Shepard on game day, practice, AHL, maybe AHL, maybe when he's the most competitive out there? Is there much of a difference, or is he always playing at that high level? I'm just thinking of when you guys were working on the power play yesterday, he robbed someone with a ridiculous save that you don't always see from goalies in a practice.
No, I don't think there's much of a difference when it comes to the ice. But off the ice, I think he's definitely a little looser. Even just between pregame skate and the game time, I think he starts to really dial it in during pregame meal there. But no, always on the ice competing, and that's why he's been so successful when he's been in the net for us, and it's been fun to watch for sure.
Austin Rush, UMD Athletics. Parker, have you, as one of the veterans of the squad, have you taken some of the guys who haven't played in this tournament and just kind of talk to them about, what this tournament's all about and what it's like, fast-paced hockey and whatnot?
Yeah, I think that it's going to be important that they know that. But like you said, we have a lot of guys with experience going into this tournament, and we're going to need that experience, I think, moving forward throughout the rest of the year.